Alright guys, I just wanted to show you the differences in the slashes. I considered, this is at A-Main's website, so A-Main Hobbies. This is a two-wheel drive section for a 110 scale short course. So you can see all these ones so far. This one's brushless right here. I've never had a team associated, so I really don't know. Wouldn't be able to tell you anything on that. But I considered getting this Fox body one, but it's 250 bucks. And it's basically the exact same thing as the one that I bought over there, except for the different body and different bumper. And since I know I'm beating the crap out of that RC, I didn't really want one with a nice body. So I decided not to go with that. And also, I wanted to make a video on the cheapest slash you could get. And this is not the cheapest. So $250 for that. Right here, this is a two-wheel drive VXL. So the setup would be identical, I think, to that one over there. Except for it would be brushless. And on top of that, it would have TSM. So that's a major upgrade. So for $110 more roughly, you don't just get the VXL 3S and the Valenian 3500 motor, you also get the TSM. So it doesn't look like you have to stick that, I'm not sure if you have to stick the antenna through the top. I think that's just for that, yeah, it just has a short antenna. Can you guys see? So it looks like anything with the TSM receivers just has a short little antenna, so you don't have to have that antenna stick through the top, which I think on that, if you can see that over there, can you? Sticking that through the top every single time is going to get annoying, which is why I very well might change it. But yeah, you can see TSM. That's how this differs from this one right here. This one only has the one knob, one button on top. That one, as you can see, two buttons on top. A knob there for the TSM, and another one for the 50 or 70-30 throw, I guess, of the transmitter. And I have to tell you, that probably is worth the money right there. Those two things cost more than 110 bucks. It'll cost me more to get that one there than it would to just buy a VXL brushless two-wheel drive one. I already know that, guys, so before any of you guys say I could have gotten one cheaper, keep in mind I'm doing this as a test. So I understand that, but keep in mind I also have a plan that I won't have to buy another transmitter. I'll swap the one that has TSM from my 1/16 eRevo VXL, and but I would still have to buy a brushless system. But nonetheless, I want to try it as a blank slate as it is. So that's for 300 bucks. This seems to be some sort of another team associated. Now here's the one I was talking about right here. So this right here, this is a color scheme. So for 230, this is the cheapest ready to run slash, it looks like. This is a Keegan Kincaid edition. As you can see, these are the ones where the paint schemes are different, and also you get the driver's names like on the side, or you can put the stickers on the side anyway. But this is identical to the one I have. It still has the XL5, still doesn't have TSM. It's exactly the same. It's still only 30 mph capable. So it's identical, besides it being this, you know, licensed body right here, which I do think this body looks cooler, but is it worth, I don't know, $40 more for me? Because this costs $230. But this does come with your little trickle charger, which trickle chargers kind of suck anyway. You kind of want to get a good charger. But this also does come with a nickel metal hydride battery. So that's where you're paying the $40 more, is you're paying for the different body, and also it has the beadlock wheels that are more like the VXL ones, because they're like the black with the chrome beadlock, unlike the ones that I have on that, which are just all, if it'll focus, which are all just completely chrome. And you still looks like you're going to have the antenna that is a long antenna that sticks through the top, like I said, and the configuration is exactly the same. So that's exactly the same, has the exact same XL5, has the exact same transmitter, receiver, has the exact same motor. It's the exact same, just comes with a battery and a different body and different wheels. So this one is a true ready to run, because technically mine that I bought is not a ready to run because it didn't come with a trickle charger and a nickel metal hydride pack, but I'll probably be running 2-cell most of the time anyway. So as you can see right here, both of them have this Metal Gear Magnum 272 transmission, which from my understanding, that's the same transmission that's in the VXL version. So that's a major plus. And all the dimensions are exactly the same. Top speed, exactly the same. and then you go down to the one I got. So go from that for $230. That comes with the battery and charger. And it looks a little cooler, no doubt. But this one, in real life, actually looks better than I thought it would. And let's see, there's the other equivalent, the blue, white, and gray. So $190. And that's the cheapest short course truck you're going to get. I don't know what that low-C two-wheel drive is. I don't really have experience with that. That might be a newer model. I don't know what that is. But when we're just talking Traxxas, now here's a Traxxas this is just two-wheel drive. This two-wheel drive VXL, but it's the Hawaiian edition. This one is a non-VXL two-wheel drive. Here's another one for the 230. So that's the same as the other one. Has the bead locks, has like the labeled body. A little bit cooler pattern. Here's another one. There's another one of the Fox body ones. As you can see, the Fox body ones are a little bit more, $250. I do like the look of that Fox body though. And there's the VXL two-wheel drive with the same body I have on my four-wheel drive. There's some Team Associated ones that are brushless, which I've thought about getting a two-wheel drive Team Associated. And maybe down the road we will see. Because it doesn't look like, I was looking and Team Associated doesn't have any four-wheel drive trucks. They have these ready-to-run two-wheel drive ones, and they look kind of cool, especially like that Rockstar body. That looks pretty cool, actually. But I have no experience with Team Associated other than using like some of their shock fluids and diff fluids and stuff like that. I haven't used any of their other parts. So if we go in here to the one I bought, which is this one for $189.95. So this is the red color scheme Traxxas Slash 110 scale ready to run electric two-wheel drive short course truck, blah blah blah. Then they talk about how it compares to the real life thing. Okay, so it says the Slash is now LiPo ready with built-in low voltage detection. It does have the watertight sealed electronics. And it does say right here for this Slash, this was an important thing for me. The Slash is brushless ready with a waterproof digital steering servo, full ball bearings, and a metal gear transmission, and a torque control slipper, planetary gear differential, and high quality metal turnbuckles. So they say right there that the Slash is brushless ready. So if you want to upgrade this to brushless, it's ready to go. You don't have to replace any of the transmission gears, the slipper clutch, the diff gears. Everything is made to handle the Valenian power. But this was the other worry I had, was just that since it's two-wheel drive, it's going to be hard to control as it is more than a four-wheel drive truck. And these four-wheel drive trucks, they have a lot of power for how small they are. So it's hard to get the power to the ground. So TSM comes in very handy. I have a plan for that if this one doesn't work out. And so basically this has everything that the other one has except for a different body. And it doesn't come with the trickle charger and the battery. Comes with everything else, so it's basically ready to go aside from right there. You need a 2-cell LiPo or nickel metal hydride pack and a charger and the batteries. But I think it's a decent looking machine, and like I said guys, it looks a little bit better in real life. Like it really does. I think it looks better. I'm not digging the chrome wheels that much, and I will have to see if I can swap those for my four-wheel drive ones. They might have a different offset though, and they might not work. But other than that, the body actually looks really good, and it actually looks really good on this one. It looks killer, actually. So, if you enjoyed the video, hit that thumbs up button. Also, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more videos like this. Later.